Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the week once again. Time for your GTA Online weekly update video. This update's going to go live tomorrow, but as always, I bring it to you a day early so that you can prepare for it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this week is all about the auto shop, and a lot of Dinka vehicles are going to be on sale. We've been having that a lot recently. But before we get into that, let's just really quick talk about the new summer DLC that is coming in a couple weeks. If you missed my video earlier, we do have confirmation of the new 2024 summer DLC, which my prediction is June 20th. June 20th. But Rockstar has said it will be later this month, so later in June. And this DLC is going to be a new bounty hunter and bail enforcement business. Plus, we're going to get new missions from Vincent. So, I mean, all in all, pretty decent. So from this picture, you can see he's holding a stun gun. Obviously, if you're doing bounty hunting, a lot of the bounties, you're not supposed to kill them. You're supposed to grab them, bring them to the police station. And obviously, if this is going to be a business, picking up bounties, like capturing them and bringing them to jail, I'm sure you're going to get way more money than if you just go and kill somebody, right? But this picture right here, this is actually a new tint, a new skin for this weapon. Which again, just reinforces the fact that it's going to be dead or alive, right? You want to capture these people. If you're doing bounty hunting and bail enforcement, you want to capture them alive, bring them to the station. Now, as well as just having new things in this DLC, we have the new vehicle that's coming as well. And if you have GTA Plus, you're going to get that vehicle a week before anyone else, and you're going to get it for free. But also, there's going to be some buffs. So, like, the Bambushka is going to be getting the buff. My favorite, the Sparrow, is going to be getting an armor buff. You all know, if you fly the Sparrow a lot, it's one of the best vehicles. Its only downside is it's made of paper. You can destroy that thing so easily. And now that we've got a buff coming for it, I think this is going to be one of the best vehicles in the game. But anyway, more information on that as soon as it comes. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on, because if we get trailers or leaked or anything, any information which should be coming between now and the release, I'll make sure to post a video as soon as possible. But anyway, let's jump back into this week's weekly update. So as I said, this week is all about the auto shop, and we've got 2 times GTA Money and RP and Los Santos Car Meet Rep on the LS Car Meet series. We've also got 2 times GTA Money on auto shop client jobs, not to be confused with the auto shop contracts. These are the client jobs, which is basically when they just bring you, drop off a car, and you have to like do it up and return. You can still make some decent money, but it's not the contracts. You're also going to get 2 times GTA Money and RP on exotic exports, which, by the way, even at 2 times is definitely not worth it. It's a stinker. But if you've never done it before, maybe give it a try. And office defense. Now, your weekly challenge this week is obviously related to the auto shop. This week, complete 3 auto shop client jobs, and you will be rewarded with the LS Customs overalls that you can see right there in the background, as well as $100,000. And then as far as this week's t-shirt, like I say, it's Dinka week. So to get this Dinka t-shirt, you need to purchase either the Dinka Jester RR, the Dinka RT3000, or the Dinka Sugoi, and you will receive this Dinka t-shirt. So starting off with discounts, we're going to go 40% off. 40% off the auto shop property and all of its modifications. This is one of my favorite businesses to own. This has always been like my hub. This is where I always spawn in. This is where I modify all my cars. If you're newer to the game and you're like, you know what, I wish I could upgrade my car to all these things, but they're all locked. If you have the auto shop, most of those things are unlocked for you. So just FYI. And then also at 40% off, the only vehicle at 40% off is the Emperor ETR1. Typically almost $2 million, on sale starting tomorrow at just under $1.2 million. No trade price on this, but it is a removed vehicle. So if you've been wanting to get this, now is your time to do so, because it is 40% off. Now let's move on to the rest of them. And there's a lot of them, and they're all 30% off, starting with the Jester RR. Why do I always have such a hard time pronouncing that, man? RR. 30% off, typically at 1.9 million, almost 2 million. On sale starting tomorrow, a little under 1.4 million. And there is a trade price for this. So if you have the trade price unlocked, with the 30% off, you'll be able to pick it up for just over $1 million, and this is not a removed vehicle. Next up, we have the Dinka RT3000, typically 1.7 million, on sale starting tomorrow, 1.2. And again, if you have the trade price unlocked, you'll be able to pick this up for $900,000, and this is also not a removed vehicle. Also at 30% off, the Dinka Sugoi, typically 1.2, on sale starting tomorrow at $856,000, and if you have the trade price, another trade price here, $642,600. Not a removed vehicle, but it's good that we're seeing some of these trade prices. Usually we only get one of them. Next up, the Strider. The Nagasaki Strider, typically $670,000. On sale starting tomorrow, $469,000. And there is also a trade price on this. 351,750. So if you have the trade price, that's a pretty decent price. Next up, we have the Maibatsu Penumbra FF, typically 1.3 million, almost 1.4, on sale starting tomorrow, just under $1 million. No trade price on this one, and this is not a removed vehicle. The Anis 300R, a newer vehicle, typically 2 million, just over, on sale starting tomorrow, just under 1.5 million. No trade price for this, and this is also not a removed vehicle. Next up, we have the Anis ZR350, typically 1.6, on sale starting tomorrow, a little under 1.2 million, and this does have a trade price though, so if you have that unlocked, $847,875. Not a removed vehicle though. And there's more! The Elegy Retro Custom, typically 904,000, on sale starting tomorrow, 632,800. No trade price, not a removed vehicle. The Nagasaki Blazer Aqua, typically a 1.7 million, on sale starting tomorrow, 1.2 million. There is a trade price for this as well, 924,000. So if you have that unlocked, you'll get it for a decent price. Not a removed vehicle though. And last but not least, the Nagasaki Outlaw. Typically 1.2 million, on sale starting tomorrow, 887,000, with a trade price though of 667,000. Oh, sorry, 665,700. Now, if I was you, if you don't have these trade prices unlocked, go ahead and do that today. That way tomorrow, when they're on sale, you'll be able to just go in and buy them for the sale price. So if you're pinching pennies this week over in the gun van, you're going to get 30% off the heavy revolver, and you're also going to get 50% off the battle rifle if you have GTA Plus. If you want to try your luck spinning the wheel this week, your lucky podium vehicle is going to be the Karen Previon. Your LS Car Meet prize ride is going to be the Karen Calico GTF, and if you want to win this, you got to place first in the LS Car Meet series for 3 consecutive days in a row. Speaking of races, the premium race this week is going to be Boots on the Ground, and that is a motorcycle-only race. Your time trial is going to be down Chiliad, and your HSW time trial is going to be Pacific Bluffs to Mount Gordo. Your premium test ride this week is going to be the Weenie Issy Rally. Over the test track, we're going to have the Karen Previon, and that is going to have a limited time livery on it, as well as the Emperor Vector. That is also going to have a limited time livery. And also with another limited time livery, we're going to have the Karen Sultan RS Classic. All 3 of the test rides this week are going to have limited liveries. Over in Luxury Autos, we're going to have the Canis Terminus. It is a good car, but nothing to write home about. It's not on sale and it's not removed. And then no stranger to Luxury Autos for some god-awful reason. The Karen Vivinite. Over in Simeon's, or Premium Deluxe Motorsports, we have the Emperor ETR1, and this vehicle is on sale this week, and it is removed, so if you want it, you're going to have to pick it up at Premium Deluxe. The Anis Silvestre. If you want to pick this up, it's going to be a Premium Deluxe this week. The Karen 190Z or 190Z. The Shih Tzu Hakuchu. It is a removed vehicle. These are all removed this week at Premium Deluxe, but if you want it, you can pick it up there. And the Dinka Verus. This is also removed. It's not on sale, but it's a Premium Deluxe. So over the salvage yard this week, we do have another claimable vehicle, and that vehicle is the one you see on screen right now, which is the Dinka Ballista Kanjo. Now, this is the low tier, standard tier vehicle this week, but it is claimable. So if you want it, you can get it this week doing the podium robbery. Your mid-tier is going to be the cargo ship robbery, and that's going to be for the Dinka Jester RR. And the Duggan robbery is going to be your top tier, and that's going to be the Fister Growler. And that is going to do it for this week's weekly update video, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like it having a little bit of face cam in it too. This is the first time I've done face cam in these videos, and I just thought, give it a try. I'm a little sunburned. My apologies. But let me know what you guys think. What do you think about this new DLC, the summer DLC that's come in? It should on... The DLCs come on Tuesdays, so we're probably looking... It could either be the 11th, which would be shocking next week. I don't think that's going to happen, but that's where we always thought it was going to be. Or the 18th or 25th. I think the 25th is probably a solid... I think it's going to be the 25th of this month. But then also, what do you think about this week's weekly update? If you haven't already, make sure you check out this video. I'll leave it linked here. You can click on it, and I'll leave it linked in the description. That's everything that we currently have on sale that you've got today to take advantage of. Because after today, we've got the new weekly update. So go click that video. Make sure you've took advantage of everything, okay? All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow with the weekly update guide. Goodbye.